And we're live. How is it going, everyone? I'm your host, Get Good Fox. You see that? I'm getting it now. Like I know when it's live now. You know, there's no warm-up period. It's just immediately live. But I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and this is MechWarrior 5 with all the DLCs, including the latest one, Solaris Showdown. I'm joined by my co-host, Dr. Sheriff Crab. How is it going?
Doing pretty good. Good to be back. Good to be ready to get going again. We've got some new things to test out as well. So that's going to be exciting. Looking forward to it, must say.
Yeah, I think I'm basically clickbaiting everyone on this one because I titled this "The Hunt for Highlanders," which I kind of just kept the name of the last episode, but this might actually become "The Hunt for Loader King." That might be what it actually is. Not sure, but we have time until the next DLC occurs, which would be Dragon's Gambit, and we still don't have a single Loader King. Honestly, some of those Loader Kings seem pretty good. That's the first thing I want to say. Some of those Loader Kings actually seem decent, but we got to actually get some of them before we really can say anything. Let's see what's going on down in Chatville. Dara says, "Good afternoon. Can't stay long, but we'll catch the replay." Well, thank you for stopping by, Dara. Yeah, everyone can always catch the videos when they become VODs. Obviously, it's always better to be here live, because then we can, I can interact with everybody. We can chat. But, shit happens. Macronox says, "Hello there. How's everyone doing? Hunting for the king?" Yeah, we might look for the king. Freddy 4x4 says, "Greetings, Commander and Dr. Sheriff Cram. We are prepared for combat operations. That means we can give Rihanna the boot." Prox, oh, he's my second in command. If you don't know Prox, he is basically the perfect second in command for the Discord, and there's a reason for that. He lives literally in a 12-hour difference time zone than me. So, he is literally perfect because he is literally on the exact opposite side of the world, 12 hours away. Isn't that crazy?
It's literally perfect.
Going to dinner for Mother's Day. Oh, well, I hope it's enjoyable, Prox. I hope you and your mom have a nice dinner. Hope it goes well. What were you saying, Sheriff?
No, I'm just saying very useful for midnight moderation.
It's actually come in handy too. We had someone whose account was, I guess they fell to a phishing scam or something, and good. They're this is MechWarrior. Turn that off. I guess they got tricked by a phishing scam or something, and their account got compromised. And when they got compromised, they just started spamming links in whatever channels they were allowed to do. That's why I have that verification process on my Discord, because it makes it harder for bots to do that. But yeah, I wasn't available to do anything about it, and yeah, Prox was able to time him out, and then when I saw it was happening, because once he's timed out, he's not able to do anything else, then I was just able to get him out of there. So that actually worked worked well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, post the food that you order, Prox. I'm definitely you have no idea. Prox posts some of the best looking food, because a lot of people like to post their food in the Discord, and yeah, Prox posts some pretty good food. So what I was doing just before the stream, I actually watched both episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus, because I don't want to fall behind on it. So I just, I had an hour before the stream. I'm going to watch both episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus. Honestly, a pretty wacky series. I think I'm into it, though. I think I like it. I do like to see indie companies rise up and do things. So definitely interesting. Anyways, I think it's time we get started. What do you say, Sheriff?
I think it's a good time to get started as well. There's no time better than the present.
Okay, well, you know what? My allergies are acting up, so I'm actually going to bring my box of tissue papers over. Give me one moment.
He's getting killed by grass.
Oh, also, I wanted to congratulate everybody real fast. Like, you guys did good washing out that downvote bombing that I had experienced earlier. I'll show you real fast in my short section. The Banshee video has actually returned to basically 92% approval rating. You can see right here. You can see most of these only have like 4 or 5 dislikes, 1 dislike, 3 dislikes, 3, 8. This one's got a little more than normal, but 2 dislikes. Those are basically remnants of the people who are mad that I don't cover State of Decay anymore. But the Banshee got a very unusually high quantity of dislikes. In fact, half of them have disappeared. It was originally up to about 51, and now for some reason it's dropped down to 22. But you guys hit enough likes on the video because it had tanked it down to like the low 70s. And you guys have brought it back up to 91 because, like, there's nothing wrong with the video. Like, the video is perfectly good. It's well edited and everything. It's as good as any of the other shorts I've created. So it didn't deserve to be in the 70%. And so, like, yeah, you guys have brought it back up, which, I mean, like, it's not a humongous deal in the sense that I'm not going to, like, die if my videos don't have, 90% or better. But, like, I did enjoy having a streak that tells me that, people like the content. And I felt it was being unfairly sabotaged. Even if the sabotage, because people don't understand how dislikes work. Dislikes don't really affect the growth of the video. They just tell the algorithm to stop recommending videos to the person who left the dislike. So it's like, it doesn't even, like, hurt, if you want to, like, suppose people want to mass downvote a video, that's not going to stop the video. It does not suppress the video's growth. It will just tell the algorithm to stop recommending that video and other videos from that content creator to you. That's what downvotes and upvotes do. They have very, very little effect on the actual algorithm and suggestion elements of it. Anyways, but yes, thank you guys for it. Just makes me happier about it because I like to see everything in the 90s. Wait, what does this say? Status green. All says, okay, status green. I don't know why I've never read that before. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we are trying to do something, and that thing we're trying to do is we have, I think, 2 goals. We're working up Liao, so if there's any missions that we like, I'm going to look for any missions of opportunity to bring Liao up. That's going to be step 1. Here's we go. We got a battlefield contract here. This is in a fairly high-level area, but we've been demonstrating that, even though our team isn't fully assembled, we are able to do these higher-level missions. These higher-level missions guarantee that we will gain a large quantity of standing with Liao as well. So all of that is good. So this is a difficulty 94 battlefield. It's in a winter forest at night. There is a blizzard going on that restricts visibility. Mercenaries are active. Oh, yes, this is the... Okay. All right, so hold on a second. They're paying us 9.8 million C-bills here. That definitely tells me that we are going to have to fight the mercenaries.
Sounds like it, mate.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight this one, Sheriff?
Yes.
Okay, you want to fight this one? Okay. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be a fight. And because of that, I'm going to put at least 1 million in damage. In fact, maybe 1.5 million. So in fact, I'll just do all damage. Okay, we'll do maximum salvage and the rest, because, I mean, we're making 9.8 million already. Like, that's already a ton of money. We'll put in the 2.6 million into insurance, and then we're going to take the maximum salvage share. So the total payout is going to be basically 10 million C-bills, 37 salvage, and we've got we have 2.6 in damage coverage. So
Bad news
it's going to be, it's going to be a fight.
Weather conditions means you'll be dealing with limited visibility and compromised sensors on this mission.
I think the RS needs to come along.
I think the RS is the play here.
It needs to come along. I mean, if you get him underneath that dropship.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He could start chopping people up.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to send them in... Maybe something a little more close range.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the RS. Kind of my style anyway.
And what am I gonna bring? I think I'm gonna bring, honestly, the Wolfhound.
Yep, I think it's a good enough play.
Yeah, I really want the ability to get kind of like a quick kill on a large mech, just like surprise it with a rear armor attack. Like those really swing the battle. Like, you know, whether you're blasting someone's head off with like a heavy rifle or you just get a quick nasty rear armor kill, like just a quick kill on a large mech can really swing things. All right, I am expecting to get attacked right off the bat.
They're gonna attack us off the bat, yeah, 100%.
Return to the hangar looking like Swiss cheese. Good luck. Something's wrong, Commander.
What's wrong, Commander?
All right, so this is the Black Hearts. This is good because we did need them anyways. Like I don't think we've claimed a credit for beating them.
Yeah. Smart play, moving away from me.
Moving out.
Interesting that they aren't. Normally they kind of are right on top of us. Did they change it to be more fair? What is the ugliest thing they've got?
Anti-3S is definitely the
That
best thing.
okay, the Banshee. I'm gonna go for the Banshee then.
I'm just gonna attack whatever the first thing I come up to is though.
We're ready to burn when you are.
Ryan's interested in you. Ryan dead.
Okay, the Banshee's out.
Go for this Cyclops.
Okay, I'll let you get on him. I'm going to get on the that Orion over there. He's hitting our guy pretty hard, but his armor, I think, is holding. Okay, good. The Zeus actually held. He's pretty beat up, but, you know, he held them.
Yeah, we can probably put them guys in the base, and they'll be okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the. I'll put 4 in the base, and then I'll have 3 just kind of follow.
Okay.
That was definitely a good counter push.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Ryan actually turned Jetpack. You know, he was just basically one hit him.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him to kind of go in here. Like this little like walled area looks perfectly safe to me. All right, 4, you go in there. 3. Oh wait, never mind. I did the wrong command. 4, you need to go in there. 3, you're with me.
It's train way in distance, like 1,000 meters away.
All right, so we need 19 enemies. Hopefully we get some vehicles in here because, you know, the mercenaries did rough us up a little bit.
Wait, javelins here?
I see the javelin. Not close enough to really reliably hit him, but... Oh, he's an elite javelin. That's why he's already eating some. Like, how is a javelin taking, like, multiple PPCXs and he doesn't have an armor breach?
New target, Centurion.
That's a Centurion Owl. So that's the laser model. Looks like this guy's under control. Dropship.
Yep.
And we're about 1/4 through the enemies. That's good. Ooh, a stalker.
Another Orion.
I'm gonna flank the stalker.
I'm distracting him. Make sure he attacks me.
He's not looking too good.
Stalker's in bad shape too. Or Orion, sorry.
think I'm just gonna attack his forward armor, because his forward armor is already failing.
Yeah. Nice work.
And stalkers are always like a bit rough. Like they tend to do a lot of damage before they go down.
Show increased enemy presence in the vicinity.
Quite zombie-ish,
Be on
aren't
the
they?
lookout for further hostiles.
No, but the Crusader's kind of like that. You can destroy a lot of it and it still has a whole ton of weapons. Another dropship. I'm gonna move into the base.
They're pretty thick too, that's the other thing. I'm gonna try to get him out of there. I don't want him to get focused on.
Nah, it's nothing that big here. 2 Shadowhawks.
Okay, looks like they're jumping me. Also, a light mech is on its way. 2 light mechs, actually. The Javelin has double SRMs.
Commander.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm going after the light mechs real fast.
Oh, wow, what the hell happened there?
New target Javelin. Target acquired.
Reactor about to crit. Nice kill over there.
That wasn't very good. Took a bit of damage there. Okay, they're down.
Commander.
Lost the damn sword.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them both to get inside of the base, and if they have any missiles they can support at a distance. Yeah, the thing is, like, it's like if their pilots are elite, then even medium mechs are a threat. Like basically the biggest issue on a lot of mechs is if they're elite or not. To be honest,
Yeah.
even a light mech that's
Only the two
elite
mechs.
can do damage.
At the requested position, Commander.
Target
There's only 2
destroyed.
mechs. There's a dropship somewhere to the southeast.
Okay, well there's only 2 enemies left, so we've got a
That's a 3S.
standard Atlas D, it's
And an Atlas.
elite, and we got another Banshee 3S, it's also elite. Let me go ahead and get a visual on them.
New target Banshee.
I have to be careful because I do have a front center torso breach. But they're ignoring me though right now, so I don't have a problem just...
Yeah, I'm trying to take all their attention.
On the commander's target.
Okay, I might tell our allies to attack as well. I think we're gonna need everyone for these last guys. Okay, I think they definitely want you. I'm not gonna lie. I think they are definitely after you. Oh shit, they might get me. Yep, they got me.
Wow, they turned
I was
on you.
not expecting them to just like turn like that, but that's because I had that rear armor breach there. Fortunately, the PPCX survives.
Fire. Breaking up. Right leg disabled.
No way. Hacking, bro.
Being torn apart. Damage critical.
Okay, he's down.
Purpose squad. Reporting heavy damage.
Switching to.
Oh god,
Wow.
it's just you and him.
Alright, well, let's just face it up. Spit. Spit up.
Enemy is taking damage. Keep moving.
Like you could see how much of a difference like being an elite. Like that is the most important thing on an enemy, honestly.
Commander, come in.
Wow.
Commander,
Okay,
It's
let's
right,
try
it's
that
right.
one again.
come in.
Yeah, honestly, like
Nothing
them
good
being
about that.
elite is more important than the mech that they're operating.
Wow.
I think the part that went wrong was I think we did not take the medium mech seriously. I think that's what happened there.
Yeah, we couldn't get rid of them quick enough at all.
The battlefield
We're
is
getting
prepared.
dunked on by the chat.
Enemies will be relentless on
Yeah,
this front,
deservedly
take
so.
care not to overextend your stay here.
All right, here we go. Let's
But
try
if you
this
do
again.
stick around,
Hopefully we can do just as good against the mercs as we did last time.
If we can continue to hold off enemy forces past our negotiated timetable.
The chat loves to see, like, it's like, that's just part of being a content creator. Like, the chat is always waiting to, like, for you to fail. That's like, it's part of the business. Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Enemy transport touching down. Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do the
Like
same
in
thing.
the
I'm gonna
AS.
go for the
I'm
Banshee.
in place for an emergency evac. Complete the mission if you can. If not, we're ready to burn when you are.
I'm gonna chop up this around, I think.
Alright, I'm hitting the... Oh, he turned on me.
Target acquired.
Okay, I am doing evasive maneuvers for a moment until they get off of me.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm doing targets of opportunity.
The Banshee's about to die. Banshee dead.
Nice kill, Commander.
Do pilots die in MechWarrior 5? They sure can.
Cyclops. Target acquired.
This Cyclops is elite. Okay, let's get a damage report. I think we are in
Commander, those
probably
guys
about
all think
similar
twice before
shape.
trying
The
to
damage
help
is more distributed between everyone, but it's about the same.
See you when the mission's complete.
Probably a little bit lower on the arm.
So, like, what we need to do is, I'm going to start calling out what their pilot skill level is. And for every pilot that's elite, like, we have to kind of, like, deal with them more strategically.
Commander, you've got the Ops Force's attention. They are converging on your position. Brace for hostile contact.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Chopper, we don't care about the chopper.
Target.
Target eliminated.
Mech.
Ah,
Centurion
there.
out.
It's one of the more tanks.
So we have an elite javelin
Target acquired.
and an elite centurion. Okay, so I am probably going to ambush the, I'm expecting the javelin to arrive first.
Tango smoked.
Maybe not, because the other one, he appeared in front of him. I'm going to order everyone to attack the Centurion, and I'm going to hit the Javelin. He's down.
Commander. On our way.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched.
That was pretty clean. I don't think we took too much damage there.
Got
Drop
six points
ship
southeast.
on the other. Okay, good. It's dropping it pretty far away from us, so there's time to.
Received. Let's go.
Goes that with the heavy rifle?
Yeah. I wasn't just like on him.
All right, I'll go see what they're dropping.
I think this might be the medium lance now.
Either that or it's the Stalker.
Oh yeah.
Near target.
Elite Orion,
Target acquired.
Elite Stalker. Let me go locate them real fast. They are coming around the corner over there. I'm not sure if they can shoot yet.
Stalker.
Can't. I'm about to shoot.
Okay,
at the
they
Ryan.
are shooting. I don't know who
They're
they're
on
shooting
me.
at.
They're shooting. They're on me. They're on me. I'm distracting them.
Target acquired.
Okay. Are you in cover?
Yes. Let me know.
Okay,
if
I'm not
they,
gonna shoot them
they're-
because if they turn on me, then I'll be like isolated. They're definitely on you. Like they are very, very super on you. All right, I'm ordering them to
That's okay.
attack the Orion, and I'm gonna hit the Orion as well. The Orion's down.
Target acquired.
Targeting info updated.
This guy's gonna do a lot of damage. I am not happy about this Stalker. I am not happy about this Stalker. He needs to go. Damage report.
Okay.
The Zeus is pretty worked up. He's definitely not going to be able to handle much more of that. I'm going to put the Zeus in there.
Relocating. Looks like you've got their attention.
Okay, this
I'm
should be the
showing
medium
multiple
lance.
hostiles incoming on your
They're really
position.
focusing on my sword arm in this one.
At requested, Commander.
Repositioning. Nav point reached.
Let me see. We've got an elite Wolfhound.
Target Shadow.
All of these guys are elite. Every one of them. They see me at the moment. I'm staying in cover.
Target acquired.
Okay, the Shadowhawks have changed targets.
They're shooting at me.
Okay, I'm on them. I'm going to focus fire on whatever you guys are shooting at. I think he's down. I'm on the next Shadowhawk. Oh, these elite pilots are such a pain in the ass. He's down.
Target acquired.
There's
Now
the
they're
leg.
on me. So I'm going to break
His legs are-
contact. I'm breaking contact.
Engaging Commander's target.
The Zeus is almost dead. So I'm going to order him very far away. I'm just going to send him all the way to the other side of the map.
Recon has
And if he goes
spotted
down, he
additional
goes down.
bodies.
There's like nothing we can do
Heading
about
along
him.
the trajectory that intersects with your position.
Let me see what these guys are.
Target destroyed.
These are the two big guys.
Get rid of these helicopters.
What do you want, the Atlas or the Banshee first?
Oh, I don't even know. Or are you in better position? No. I mean, I'm gonna. Okay, they're on to
Okay,
you.
Banshee it is.
No longer combat effective.
You know what I mean?
It's like I am literally hitting him in his rear armor, and he's literally taking no damage. Breaking contact. They are all over me at the moment. Are they on you now?
Yeah, they're on me. All right.
All right, I'm circling around again.
Enemy depleted.
I am out of ammo as well.
I am a really bad shape now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can get these guys because they got my
Down.
PPCX.
I'm down.
Okay, well, I don't know. We might have to use a different setup.
Immediately. Commander, do you read me?
The problem is, like, I know what the problem is. The problem is, at the end of the day, I don't think that the Zeus and the Highlander are, like, really effective. I think that's, like, a bit... I think we're starting to see the limits of, like, these mechs.
Yeah.
The extreme
So, like,
levels
let's
will
basically
be
try a
with your
different
sensors
setup here.
and will most
Because, like, the
likely
issue is, like,
lose
what is
their
happening? We're
ability
just not
to
doing
verify
enough damage.
there.
Like, you know, like, they are just able to, like, survive the damage we're throwing at them.
This time I'm gonna go with this guy. I'll go with this guy.
Because, like, no, I think, like I said, I don't think that we're doing enough damage. Like they're just surviving too long. They're eating up the damage, and they're just not going down in a timely manner.
I agree. I'll bring this guy and hope that he gonna do a little bit more upfront damage. It's very hard to get that sword onto any of those smaller guys, so I'm kind of basically just shooting a heavy rifle and a few medium lasers at them rather than anything actually very effective. So I think when they do this, I can actually use all my weapons at all times.
I'm just gonna send them in bigger mechs as well. Or I'm sending them in everything that's kind of like our heaviest frontline stuff, and then I think I'm still going to use the Wolfhound here.
Okay, let's hit it.
The battlefield is up ahead.
I think close range weapons on our allies could also be the difference maker, because a lot of these enemies are pretty fast, and like we don't really have much of a chance to bombard them.
Are offering a competitive combat bonus if we can continue to hold off enemy forces past our negotiated timetable. Something's wrong, Commander. There's an unrecognized dropship closing in on your position.
He shot through the dropship at me.
Enemy transport
It's
touching
too
down.
cheap.
I'm
They
gonna
want
put
you-
him on the. I'm just gonna put him on that Orion,
Target acquired.
and I'm just gonna attack this Banshee. I don't know what the. Okay, they did turn on me,
If you can,
so I'm going to move through the trees away from them. Oh yeah, they have all turned on me. Moving, taking cover through the trees.
Yeah, they turned back. They turned back. They're going away from you now.
Okay, I'm heading back.
Acquired.
Where's that Banshee at?
Reactor about to crit. Nice kill over there.
Okay, he's down. Ah, okay, you got him.
Mech eliminated.
The Banshee is still up.
Land target engaged.
Look at that damage. The difference between veteran and elite is crazy.
Signal the retreat to any remaining forces.
That Highlander's down to one leg.
those mercs will think twice before
Let me
throwing
see.
down
Where is
again.
his damage report
Looks
at?
like you don't need evac anymore. See you when the mission's complete.
Unable.
I would be very surprised if he survived.
Yeah, I mean, we got 2.6 million in damage coverage though. Like,
Yeah, plus 9 million.
he
healing.
needs to shoot whatever weapons he has remaining. That's all that matters.
Until death.
Yeah, he just needs to do more damage until he goes down.
Stay sharp, MechWarriors. Allied command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your
Like the
location at
speed
any
at which that
moment.
Banshee goes down just by being a veteran pilot rather than an elite pilot is crazy. Like the PPCX goes through its rear armor much faster.
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be
Okay, this is the
Yeah.
Centurion and the Javelin.
The Javelin's gonna hit first for definite.
Okay, I'm on the Javelin. Like, this elite Javelin is taking more effort to kill than the veteran Banshee.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Splash target.
Okay, so we've got the elite Centurion next.
There's a bit of a bitch as well, not even gonna lie.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I got his attention. I'm gonna turn his back to you.
Tangos appear to be bringing in additional reinforcements. Brace
They're
yourselves.
dropping right on top of us, are they? No, they're not actually. Is this the Stalker and the
Your waypoint.
Ryan, was it?
Like, I personally think elite pilots are stupid because they just take less damage. They're just spongier enemies, which is like not like why do they take less damage? Like it's like there's no reason for them to take less damage. It's the same reason people don't like, you know, cranking up the difficulty in like Skyrim and like, oh, the enemies just take more damage now. Okay, they're on me right now, strangely. I'm going to take cover.
bear with me. I'm kind of starting slow. I'm just gonna go strip the stalker, I think.
Fire on the commander's target.
Wow.
Eventually hidden.
New target, Stalker. Target acquired.
Okay, they are on you. And so now I'm on the Orion. Orion's down.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'm not thinking there's some serious damage to me.
All right, this is the rough wave. Like honestly, the medium wave is not good.
Heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
At the requested position, Commander.
Oh, they're already shooting at me. Not what I wanted to see.
Javelin. Target acquired.
Hitting that into this wolfhound.
Okay, the Wolfhound is getting too aggressive. That's the good news. I think he's going to be a free kill. Okay, good.
No way he opened my arm. That's crazy. This guy wants me as well. I'm gonna
Uh-oh, I think they're coming in to surround us. I'm going to try to break them up this time, actually. I'm going to shoot them and disrupt them, and I'm going to try to separate them so that they don't gang up on you. They are trying to gang up on you. All right, I'm going to try to separate this guy.
Where did one of them?
This guy's almost down.
Oh.
The damage report's coming in. Strangely, our one-leg guy is still about where he was before.
Yeah, I took a lot of heat there.
Okay, so I may need to do some bullshit on these guys. I've got an idea, though. I think I've got an idea. I'm going to, as they get to us, I'm going to hit them and run and just spin them around a few times to see if I can, maybe I can just waste their time a little bit and just buy us more free shots.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target. Atlas.
Although they're already on top of, I think we need to get the Banshee first as well.
Yeah, he's a bitch. Let me know if he goes on you. I will immediately.
Okay, they are on me. They are on me. They are on me. Backing off, backing off, backing off.
As soon as I tell you to come back, come back.
Okay.
Come back, right now, right now,
Okay,
right now,
okay.
right now.
I'm on him, I'm on him.
Let me know if he turns on you. Nice,
Almost have him. I'm going for the kill.
Target acquired.
Yeah, they're on me right now. I am evasive maneuvers all day right now. Yep, that Atlas is still chasing me. I'm falling
Yeah,
back
I'm
some
gonna
more.
get behind him. They only have like a handful of weapons left.
All right, I'm looping around to attack the Atlas.
Did a ton of damage to this guy.
He's back on me again.
Just hide, hide, hide. I've basically got him.
Yeah, I'd rather, honestly, I'm gonna let him shoot at me because
Okay.
I'm pretty hard to hit. I'm pretty hard to
Turn,
hit.
unfortunately.
Okay, there we go.
Continuing to converge on your
Guys right here.
location. Stay frosty, Commander.
It's
Well,
like
that was something.
if people wonder why do I use light mechs, I can just do some bullshit tactics with light mechs. That is literally the reason I use light mechs, is because I can just do a bullshit tactic, like get their attention, spin them around. They spin back to, the sheriff, spin them around multiple times. I can't do that with anything except I need a mech that goes at least 97 kilometers to do that effectively.
Yeah. Yeah, you kept all your weapons as well, which is good. I did not, on the other hand.
Like you might be surprised how hard a good light mech is to kill, even if you're just literally in the middle of the fight. I mean, that worked. Like, I'm not gonna say that went to plan, because like I don't think we completely had a plan, but like I would say that I would. It worked. That's the important thing, is that it worked. It took like a reconsideration. I mean, because like I said, like we can't like overpower them with just straight damage. So we kind of have to do some wiggly waggly tactics to kind of like burn up a little bit of their shots. Guess we'll take this Atlas and a. Yeah, we do get +8 with Liao. Yeah, that was not an easy battle right there. We do get 10 million C-bills, though. We got 2.7 million in damages, but remember, I did take 2.6 in damage coverage, so like that covers a lot of it. Damn, you killed 7 mechs there.
Yeah, I know. I was going a bit ham, to be honest.
Yeah, like they got our allies got 1 each. You know, I'm surprised that the one-legged Highlander got somebody. I was able to knock out 5. I think I mainly got a lot of the smaller ones, like thinning out like the shitty guys.
One thing I really don't like about the Highlanders, the arms are very weak. I feel like they come off really easy.
Yeah, you don't really have any way to evade or anything like that. You just got to take it. Like, you know, you just got to take what you take what you're given.
Someone else doing enough. Hope that someone, you know, whenever you're attacking them, that they decide to turn around. However, the Banshee did not decide to turn around again. That's what, you know, whenever you killed it, it was like, no.
Yeah, once I saw that he was, I'm like, you know, like let me like try to finish him off, because like we had actually opened when he did turn, like something damaged his rear armor pretty heavily, so like I was able to finish the job.
Yeah, yeah, I had hit him quite a lot of times. I would genuinely say, if there's any elite mech I do not want to face on a battlefield, it is that Banshee 3S. It is awful. Like, that mech is so, it's such a good mech. Like, I mean, it's testament to it.
That's why, like,
so
it has
many
to
weapons.
go. Like, I'm like, fuck the Atlas.
Yeah.
That Banshee has to go. Like, I mean, here the elite mechs that I don't want to see are like the Banshee 3S, any of the Battle Masters. You know, like the 6 medium lasers. It's just, I don't want to see any elite Battle Masters. I don't like elite stalkers either. Like, I'm not happy about elite stalkers.
They're not great either, to be fair.
They do, even if you defeat them, they do so much damage before they go down. And it's so hard to prevent, too, because they have, like, 4 medium lasers, 2 large lasers. It's just like, get out of my face. And they're like, no. They also just, like...
Shadow hooks were really annoying.
It's hard to exploit weaknesses on the Stalker as well. Like, they don't have, like, really, like... Maybe I need to study their chassis, but they just feel like one blob of armor. Like, that's just how it feels to attack a Stalker. 2.1 million for that Atlas. Go ahead.
It also highlights, like, how much more difficult it is when you don't have something like the King Crab car just to, like, instantly delete one of the 3 mechs. You know, like, in that instance, there's a good chance that I could have, like, headshot that Banshee. To be honest, they're not the hardest mech to blow the head off. And then it's, like, a really easy fight. You know, it's definitely more of a test of our skill now without the sort of, like, cheap kills that we were getting before.
That is true. Like, we have to use other tactics to compensate for the lack of, like, more meta, you know, mechs that are more friendly in the meta. I mean, it is a good exercise, though. Like, I'm not, like, I will say that.
I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I like being challenged. One other thing that's annoying as well is the speed of the melee assault mechs. I mean, when I was using the Banshee 2P, that 64 kilometers an hour is really nice. Like, you can maneuver with that, and you've got enough, like, armor that you also, like, if you get caught, you're fine. That 48, you just can't run away. Like, you're stuck. You have to fight it out, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, it's a, like, elite mechs, I think, are just really, really just frustrating in general. Like, they just, like, I feel like these elite light mechs were capable of zombieing more damage than, like, some of these, like, veteran heavy and even veteran assault mechs, just because of, like, just how like, they're just so hard to kill.
100%, yeah. I mean, what it tells me is that they, you know, a very poor AI, because they've had to use basically bullshit strats to try and compensate for their lack of a proper mechanism for making those pilots more difficult to fight. You know,
Yeah, it's probably
they're
true.
obviously more, they're more accurate. But, like, you know, the evasiveness stat doesn't really mean anything. Like, they don't
Well, yeah, they
maneuver any
don't
different.
pilot any differently. Like
No.
they're more accurate, but they don't actually maneuver. They don't
No.
they don't use any more. Like, okay, when when a mech pilot's AI goes up, they do not operate their mech any differently, and they don't execute any more intelligent strategies. And so, like,
Actually.
basically, the only way they can make them harder is to give them, like, a stronger aimbot and also just make them take less damage. But the damage, the amount of damage that they take less is kind of like, it's almost immersion breaking. In fact, it kind of is immersion breaking because, like, there are times where I'm like, this guy should not take this much damage. Like, I remember it happened on a Jaeger mech. I shot a Jaeger mech, notorious for their low armor. I shot it with an AC-20, and it didn't break through the armor. I'm like, get out of here. You know that AC-20 should have gone through the armor, and it was just because it was an elite pilot, and they reduced the damage by such an extreme amount. And, like, yeah, like, I actually do think that is immersion breaking, because you think the only reason this is happening is because, like, the game just says so. So, like, that is something that I don't like about elite pilots. And, like, I do wish that they would come up with a different way to increase the difficulty rather than just making people spongier. Also, this is, I think, it is a 4-on-4 arena duel. I think, if I understood it correctly.
I'm gonna bring this guy. I haven't used him yet, but I mean, he's pretty much the same as any other Highlander I built. Except he's got an AC-20 burst fire.
I'm going to try. I want to try this one again, the 33. Did you try the 33C with the rapid fire AC-20?
Not yet, no, but I also haven't tried this thing, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to try that one, and then I'm going to put these guys in... I don't know, just put them in more Zeus's.
Okay.
Jackson Prime here, riding shotgun with me.
Oh, yes, right off the bat.
This match
Jackson
is
and
set to
Cotton.
go. These mech warriors are looking to make it rain sea-bills in here. Whoa. Actually, we will go over informal expressions again after the broadcast.
I didn't get to see what they were, but I know one of them's an assault mech. Ah, yes. Get a quick headshot in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Like, I'll be impressed.
Do you see him right there? Right there?
Oh, I see one of them, yeah.
Look at
Here we go.
Was it? He's a triple PPX, Orion.
Oh,
That is not
never
nice.
mind. I'm gonna stay back. I've changed my mind. I'm perfectly fine
actually
just
coming to
staying
us
here.
now.
Wait, one of them's
There's
a light
a
mech.
great sword. There's something there with a great sword as well.
Yeah, I feel more encouraged to stay back.
Alright.
Enemy mech!
Kill him before he gets close.
Incredible! Cotton, we're witnessing a real pro do its thing.
Oh, those shots are so fat and slow, it's hard to, like...
Here we
Okay,
go.
we got him.
All the pleasant trees are
Oh, it's
behind us.
the
We're locked into
it's
a
the vest.
battle now. Only unpleasant trees
The Highlander
are being
vest?
pulled out, Jackson.
Highlander, yeah.
Do we want to maybe try... Well, I don't know if we have the salvage for the legs. I don't
No.
remember how much
Just kill
salvage
it.
we have. Just kill him? Okay, let's just take him out.
On top will be impacted too.
Careful if he shot you.
I don't have a choice. He's too fast compared to me.
Yeah, I'll step in. I'm in really good shape.
Oh man, he just donated his arm to the salvagers after that hit. Oh, that's very generous of him, Jackson.
Also the hunchback
Another
vest.
opponent bites the dust.
Really, everybody get one of these.
Doesn't sound tasty.
Yeah. Watch us get nothing.
God, it looks like some of his offensive capabilities have been neutralized. Yeah, he'll need those. to
Like this
Okay,
one.
we got him.
Mason wins the day. He takes the glory and the purse. And
All right,
here
come on.
I
You know, if that
stand
was
by Magic
4
Socks.
Lunar Kings, there wouldn't be any mechs show up in
There's
salvage.
another opponent down for the count. Counting is so
Macronox
overrated,
asks
Jackson.
why, presumably because why is it Jackson and Cotton, you know, our favorite announcers. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. No!
Oh, you don't know what I
No!
thought. Great sword.
That was the maximum. I'll take the greatsword. That was the maximum amount of salvage, too. I couldn't do any more salvage than that.
We actually got scammed.
I
I
want
didn't
those
use the
heat
hunchback
sinks.
either. Why?
What even is that? They get out of here.
some darn tootin' bullshit.
Okay, so what is this next one? This one is a free-for-all, but it's like single mech. Let's go over here. Let's check out this stuff. Because the thing is, we're also trying to get, like, more mechs. And I know we need the Hunchback vest, and we need the Highlander vest, and then all of the Loader Kings. Remember, Chronox says the mech was also, like, really beat up, too. Yeah, it would just be our luck, wouldn't it?
You know, we should have had 2 colors for the untested ones. One is like, say, red for me and blue for you, so we know which ones have been tested by me and which ones have been tested by you. But I haven't tried out that rapid fire AC-21. How did you find it handling in that mission?
It got a little hot, I will say. Like, I had to stop shooting my other weapons. This is a 4v4 medium mechs.
Okay. Got some of them.
You know, I haven't used the redesigned Hunchback GI.
Either have I. Good luck with that.
I think that's the play, to be honest. That's the, I think that's the play at least.
I tried the quarantine.
Did you try it?
No.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, we have to try the GI because the GI had to be used, and then we also have to.
I tried it in a stock format, but I haven't tried it in the new format.
Okay, you're gonna use the quarantine. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, they give you enough tonnage to use any combination of, you know, you can use, like, 455 tons if you want.
Look at the, audience number, by the way.
Oh, okay, apparently I did not read the mission objectives properly. I thought this was a 4v4. But this was apparently not a 4v4. This is a 4v4 free-for-all.
New target, Dervish.
Dervish up front, it is elite.
Target acquired.
Assassin up front, also elite. Wait, is it? Okay, no, it's 4 teams. It's 4 teams.
They'll have to rally after that. The ammo cooks off. Clearly,
I think the. Do you think the play's the way?
No.
You want to go? Okay, okay, we're going in. We're going in.
Never wait.
Well, we're either gonna live or we're gonna die. There's no in between. I think every one of these assholes are elite. He's not welcome to the party. No, you all look the same. You all look the same.
Just suffered a forced amputation. Oh, Mason strikes down another opponent. He's
Did we? When? When did that happen? Oh my god, he's so tanky. He's so tanky. Why did he die? Die!
He's gonna melt his machine into the ground.
Alright, I shut down.
They're crashing everywhere.
Oh no, no, we're getting jumped. We're getting jumped.
Mech is being pushed to the limit.
Purple and orange are here. We're getting jumped.
Taken out. His opponent will try and take advantage.
Oh my god, I'm on the red line of heat.
The match is in its early stages, but they better
Left torso destroyed on me. I gotta back up. I gotta back up.
Their opponent is gonna pick him apart here. Another mech down.
Oh, he got his rear armor to me. Going for the rear armor attack. Why are they jumping us? It's supposed to be a free-for-all. Not everyone versus us.
You are getting scammed for that right now.
I'm going inside the base. I gotta take cover.
Dispatches another
Oh my god.
opponent.
All right, I see the target.
Whew, that was intense.
Okay, okay. We're halfway through the targets. I still have my main weapon. I lost the SRM-6 though.
Another opponent bites the dust.
Okay, okay, okay. His leg is almost... Oh, his leg... Oh, my God. We chopped his legs out from underneath him. I sure hope the remaining 4 guys are not a full team. I sure hope it's like 2 and 2. That would be great.
I hope they're not, like, been, like, roaching somewhere in the corner and they've actually been fighting.
Okay, good news. It's 3 and 1. 3 and 1. This guy has been roaching the entire match. He's in full condition.
We're on it, Commander.
He really wants me.
I'm on him. I do see, chat. This is like a high-end mission though, so like I've got to secure the W here. I will take a look at chat when I'm done. Like this is a high. This is like I think this is like a 97 out of 100 in difficulty. Let's move it, move it.
Where are they?
I like to move it, move it. I'm pretty sure they're just roaching. I think they're just roaching over that hill. Vindicator, full condition, elite. Phoenix Hawk, full condition, elite. Hatchetman, full condition, elite.
This could be the end. this could be the end. It was nice knowing y'all.
We're having our tactics used against us.
Yeah, we are. Oh no. Shoot someone else. I'm happy enough to. I want to see Brood.
I mean, the Hatchetman, even as an elite, should have pretty low armor. That's my opinion, at least.
Okay, take a word for it.
Okay, I'm committing. I'm on the Hatchetman right now. Crossing in. Okay, he's out. I don't know who they're targeting. The Vindicator is here.
I went right on his core.
Okay, the other guy's derping out. Awesome, 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 awesome. All right, I'm gonna swing right so I don't block your lines of fire. Get out of my sight! Get out of my sight! Get out of my sight!
Darn sucker rat.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Oh my God, he's taking so much damage. Die! Please, just die! How is he actually? Go for his legs. His legs.
Lopped off a metal limb. This could mean trouble here.
Oh my goodness. That was.
I shouldn't have taken this mission. This is not a good mission to take. I don't know why I'm taking these. I'm just taking these missions like we did not have to use mechs that the chat voted for. I'm playing these missions like, oh, we can just use like whatever we would normally just use the best mechs in the game. Like I'm playing as if we don't have to use what the chat voted for. And I'm not blaming the chat. You know, you guys voted for some interesting mechs, but they're definitely not the best ones. Maybe I am blaming the chat. How about that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like track me down in real life and kill me? Don't do that. I would prefer. He did 95 damage. What? What are you doing? You did 95 damage. You did nothing. You did nothing.
Poor loser.
Like I could have not. He took 85. He took 85 damage. He did 95 damage. If this guy was not in the battle, it wouldn't have changed a thing. Happy Teddy Bear says, "No, I'm gonna cry and shit my pants." Okay, let me see what I missed. Like normally I can play and chat at the same time, but not on a 97. I cannot play and chat on a 97. So let's see what's going on here. We've got Andy Junction, Army Army Gal Hell, Brian Lynn, and Brian Menard. He is, I think he's a variety streamer now. Originally I want to say, like, this is some Brian Menard lore. I'm pretty sure he wanted to originally be an Overwatch streamer. I think he wanted to be an Overwatch content creator, but he wound up going with State of Decay, and then I think he switched into variety content. I don't know what he does in, like, the current times, though. But yes, it's Brian Menard. We've got definitely down in the chat, Lorenzo, kill 'em all. What, is CDN a military rank? CDR is commander. Kill 'em all. We'll just go with that. Trayvon Tex, Michael Thompson, Lady X, Alexis Marie. Definitely not Ronan. Oh, that's cool. That's the name of our organization, Ronan Fox Armored Security. Laid Back Assassin, RXGZ. I bet that's like leech speak for something. It's like, I bet that's like rags or something like that. Thai Baby 78. And let me see if I missed anyone. Anthony Shaddux. Alexis, why we read Alexis? What, you think you're gonna get 2 out of me? Think you're gonna get like double shout outs? Like, no, nothing on the house. We also have messages to read. $5 from Army Gal Hell. Oh, Army Gal Hell is in like the Norse goddess of the underworld. Brian Menard has rated you, good sir. Yeah, I see that now that I am catching up with things. KSHS, message retracted. What a potty mouth. What a big dookie head, like retracting his meanie words. That's fine. You can be a dookie head in the chat. It's not that big a deal. Definitely not Ronan chips. How much is €2, Doctor?
In which language?
In burger language. In Burger Town.
I would say probably about 2/5 of a burger.
2/5? It's 2/5?
Yeah.
I don't do
That's
conversions.
a pretty bad one.
Like if it's in Celsius, I don't understand it. If it's in metrics, I don't understand it. If it's in euros, I don't understand it. Like I'm not.
Like $3,
I don't know
$3
these kinds of things. Laid Back Assassin. That name sounds really familiar. Like some of these names, I definitely recognize some of these names. Like they're scratching at the back of my mind. Wow. I still have not caught up yet with the chat. Let me see if there's anyone I have not shouted out. Some stupid shit. Like very, very clever, like evading all of the foul language there on that name. Michael Thompson 1111. And wait, and also, that's $4.99. He discounted me the penny from Laid Back Assassin. Thank you very much for all of the tips. Brian exclamation point says, "Sup, bruh?" Like, how's it going, blood? Boot Gang? Why does that sound familiar as well? Like people are saying things like, are some of these guys maybe from when I was doing State of Decay? Like, some of these names are really familiar. And somebody like Boot Gang, like, why is Boot Gang so familiar sounding? I don't understand Euros, but then I'm not from Europe, apparently. I am from the UK, says Calrid Robner. Well, I mean, that's why, like the sheriff is my translator. Like, if I have things that are in Europe, like, he assists me in translation.
Yeah. So, you obviously have to convert measurements from any standard format to American football fields as well. That's another thing I've learned.
I mean, how long has it been? Let me check my last video. When is the last time I made a State of Decay video? Let's take a look. We're taking a look. Here we go. Taking a look. When is the last time I made a State of Decay video? Here we go. So that was my last video. Too many infestations. Really? Let's see the date.
Like
when did I make this video? I swear I'm a content creator. I remember how to check the date of things. I remember. Well, it's not very accurate. Like, oh, there we go. January 2nd, 2023. So that's like March, January, February, March, April, May. So like almost 1.5 years. It's been about 1.5 years since I have played State of Decay. So like I don't like a lot of those like, memories have become very distant and like faded over time. Brian says that he used to be a big fan of me. That was like 2 minutes ago. Till I said brah. I don't know. Is it supposed to be like the California, like, you know, brah? I need to check things out. Undead Labs and I had a very significant falling out. So, like, I will not be playing anything from State of Decay or anything from Undead Labs. So I will not be playing State of Decay 1, State of Decay 2, or State of Decay 3. Like that is basically done. And that's why I switched my focus to something else. So, like, that is basically... Yeah, and, you know, if other people... Obviously, I'm not saying other people shouldn't play State of Decay just because, like, I've made that decision. But, like, yeah, like, I basically have completely exited that sphere on the internet. I still get people asking to this very day, probably on a weekly basis. Even in my Discord, like, I'll have people asking me on a weekly basis. It's actually uncommon for me to answer the question as well, because I did grow tired of telling the story, because it is actually a very long story, and as a result, I just stopped telling the story, and I said, like, you know, like, it'll just be like, the legend of Get Good Fox. Like, whatever happened to him? Like, I don't know. Like, I'll just leave it to people's imagination. But that is, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to talk too much about State of Decay. Like, there's a lot of, like, ghosts and bad memories with that for me. So, like, that is, like, a subject. It's like, I don't have great memories of State of Decay. I'll put it that way. And when I left State of Decay, like, that improved my, like, it's very cliche to say this, to say that it improved my mental health getting away from State of Decay, but I do genuinely mean that. Like, towards the end of State of Decay, like, I was really, really unhappy. Like, I was very, like, okay, I'll tell, okay, I guess it's a very, very short story time. Towards the end of State of Decay, I was basically pretending to have fun. And by the end, I would say the last year, I would say, of State of Decay, because I basically told myself, look, it's for the money. I got to pay my house. I got to pay my mortgage. I got to pay my bills. State of Decay is what brings in the money. You know, just think of the money, Fox. Think of the money. Think of the money. You know, it's just like any other job. You know, you've worked one job, you've worked every job. Just think of the money. And I did that for a pretty long time, and I got pretty good at faking it. Like, don't worry. Like, I mean, I guess today I adopted, like, Gen Alpha language, so now I guess, what would my State of Decay intro would be like? Skibbity gamers, we're gonna play some State of Decay 2. I'm here in, Season 29, doing the lethal zone. We're gonna smash some real plague hearts today. That's really Ohio, innit? It would probably be something like that, I imagine, if I were to, like, continue playing. But the last year of State of Decay, I was basically just pretending to enjoy the game. I had become quite good at it, but what was happening was, like, you could imagine if I was, like, a man that was made out of, like, metal, and I had, like, iron for skin, and I was like, ha, ha, ha. Well, there was, like, cracks that were developing in the metal, and in these cracks, this steam would start erupting, like, through fissures in my metal skin, and out of the fissures would be searing hot steam, and it would basically leak out from time to time, and then I would just, like lose my fucking mind and just start going off on the game. And I was like, something's wrong. You know, why am I doing this? Like, I am not someone who goes, like, that is not something that I do very often. I do not lose my temper too frequently. Not impossible, but it was happening way too often, and I usually thought of myself as, like, an impenetrable fortress. Like, when my father died, I thought, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry about my father dying. I'm too tough. And I had to come to grips that, like, no, something is literally wrong. Like, I am getting very angry about this game. I'm getting, like, and I lose it. I just go, like, Just like the anger is just like upwelling and like exploding out of me. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, all right, guys, let's get back to the game. I guess I'm going to go take out these hostile humans right here. I'm going to honk my horn and lure these dang zombies over to them. Like, look at them get eaten by that zombie. It was like I would switch right back to being like a goofy content creator. And I just like looked at myself in the mirror. I'm like, there's something wrong. Like this is...
It was Joker.
Yeah, this is not... Other people might not have been able to tell, but there was something wrong. And that's when it kind of hit me. I'm like, I just fucking hate what I'm doing. Like, I'm being extremely dishonest with myself. But I was doing it in a way that was subtle, where I had tricked myself into saying it's just for the money. It's for the money. It's for the money. For the money. Because during COVID, I was making pretty handsome money during COVID. And eventually I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, you know what? Now, I did a lot of research. I looked at what happens to channels when they change games. I looked at a lot of different channels. And I saw what happens to channels. When you change games, you suffer immensely. Very few people are able to successfully change games. And I said, there is no reason for me to not be statistically consistent. I am not special. I am not a unique person. There is no reason for me to not suffer immensely if I abandon State of Decay. And so people are like, no, your fans are going to come with you. You're going to keep like 50%. I'm like, and I told in my Discord, I said, if I get off State of Decay, I would shit you not. I'm expecting 95% of the audience to bail. 95%. And people are like, 95%? You can't be serious. I'm like, no, I'm dead fucking serious. That's my prediction. And I said, I got to do it, though. So I researched another game that was similar to State of Decay, a game that is indie, not super competitive. I wouldn't have to compete against extremely powerful YouTubers, so I'd be able to kind of differentiate myself. It has a really die-hard fan base, just like State of Decay. And I said, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the jump. And I was statistically consistent. Like, the channel suffered a massive fall as a result of getting off State of Decay. A lot of people were really upset. Like, I had, like, really angry people. And I explained the whole story on Twitch. And I never fully explained it ever again. Because I was basically like, the people on Twitch are the people who are invested in not just me as a producer of State of Decay content, but the people on Twitch are the people who were, you know, they would watch anything I play. I could play Solitaire, and they would watch me play Solitaire. I'd try to put on the best Solitaire show I could, don't get me wrong, but they would watch me play anything. And I said, you are the only guys that I will give an explanation to, because anyone else I give the explanation to, they will ignore what I say. They will take it out of context. They will not listen to the whole thing. So I will explain this once, why I'm about to do what I'm going to do, and I will never explain it ever again. And even this explanation is like 10% of like the entire speech. It was like an entire, what do you call it? Well, I have what you call legacy subs. It's like, I have 56K subs, but those are like legacy subs. I would say my literal sub count is probably more like 7,000, 6,000. Like, if I factored out everyone who has, they just were State of Decay only fans, if I were to, like, factor them out, it's probably like 5,000 or 6,000. So it's like, what do you call it? And you call them legacy fans. Legacy fans are basically people who subscribe to you and they never bothered to unsubscribe. Like, when they moved on, they did not bother to unsubscribe. So you'll see a lot of channels like that. They might have 1 million subs, and yet their videos only have like 2,000 views per video. Like, how do you have 1 million subs and only 2,000 views per video? It's because they just have a ton of legacy subs. So but yeah, that's basically it. Anyways, I don't want to like dwell on the subject too long. In fact, I generally speaking, I don't like thinking about it, generally speaking. I don't like talking about it, generally speaking, but I figured some kind of explanation was owed. So, you know, that's the situation. Yeah, I mean, people still watch my State of Decay content to this very day. I mean, let me look at my comment section. The comment section. I bet if I go to my comment section, there's probably a State of Decay one. Let's see how far I have to go down. There we go. A State of Decay one right here. The resourcefulness versus stealth versus scouting versus discipline. It's funny that people still... This is so obsolete, too. This video is ancient. This video has, like, hardly any relevance either. It's like, this video is 5 years old. It was created on January 23rd, 2019. The game has had many changes in balance since then, but yeah, people still watch them. I mean, like, I still... And you want to know why? Here's the funny thing. Let me go back. So that video is 5 years old. This comment is 14 hours old, and look at this. On a 5-year-old video, 14 hours ago, I still respond to those comments. So yeah, it's like, I don't know. I try to respond to most comments. Sometimes I can't. It's just too many things. What is Chatville saying? You watched that video? Yeah, a lot of people have watched that one, to be honest.
Yeah,
I hate hearing my old videos because the audio is so awful. When I originally created videos, I had a really bad setup that had a lot of echo. My current setup has a bunch of, like, padding on the walls because I'm fucking crazy and I live in an asylum. But a benefit of being a fucking crazy man who lives in an asylum is that I can dampen the sound waves. And now I have good audio, which is nice. I mean, also, like, I had become so familiar with Lethal Zone that, like, I mean, it was really hard to have fun with the game. Like, there was no sense of surprise. Like, okay, there were people who would, like, I did a run on Twitch for State of Decay on Lethal Zone. I picked 3 random characters. I didn't cherry pick the stats, and I said, "Let me demonstrate." People are, Lethal Zone is so damn difficult. And I told them, all right, let me demonstrate. So I chose 3 random characters, and then I just went out and got a sledgehammer, and using the starting vehicle they provide you, I beat Lethal Zone. And I said, I'm not going to specialize in Powerhouse or anything. I'm just going to use the sledgehammer I looted, the starting car, and these 3. I'm not going to recruit anyone. I'm not going to choose any specializations. I will not spec in cardio. I will not spec in shooting. I will not choose any specializations, and I'm going to beat the game with the starting car and a sledgehammer. And I did, and nobody died. Nobody died. Nobody caught Blood Plague even once. And I went on a 9 Plague Heart killing spree where of the 9, 8 of them, I didn't even get hit once. And so I did that, and I was like, you know, are there any more questions? Like, people, oh, you used the pyro launcher because you stink at the game. And I'm like, are there any more questions? But, like, and you know, maybe I'm being kind of disrespectful, but, like, that's, like I said, that's when I was reaching the limit of my patience with the game, and I was getting, like, tired of, like, proving myself. I'm like, I have proved myself so many times in State of Decay. I am tired of having to prove myself. So I did that wacky playthrough because that's what everyone wanted to see, and I just demonstrated it. And it was all on stream, so it was in live time. It wasn't like my 30-minute episodes where, ooh, I could, like, jump cut, and who knows what happened between the cuts. I could have cheated. Who knows? It was all in live time, so there was no way to cheat. There was no way to, like, do any funny business other than just understanding the pathing in the game. Anyways, I don't want to, like, my MechWarrior guys are here to see me, like, get my ass kicked in this game because I did a thing where, I guess, we'll explain the story real fast. So, I had a vote in, where is it? On the vote. So, we had a vote, and people voted, and I said that whatever wins the vote, I will use. So the numbers here correlate with the different mechs, and I said whatever gets the most votes is what I will use. And I don't know what you picked, but you did. You picked some things, and I can only use those things. And unfortunately, the mechs we have been chosen are not the most fantastic, shall I say. They are not bad. I mean, how would you describe them, Sheriff?
Lackluster is the word I would use.
Kind of mid.
Yeah, just a bit aight.
Yeah, it's kind of mid. It's like, you know, like I mean, like I don't want to shit on the Zeus or the Highlander or any of them. Okay, well, maybe we'll shit on them on our final review. I'm kind of afraid to do a multi-mission.
Do you want to know something, Fox? Do you want to hear something, right?
Go for it.
How, and this probably won't mean anything to anyone who's just joined, but I have actually enjoyed those two Warhammer builds more than I have the Highlander.
Yeah,
if you can believe it.
The Warhammer was good. Like I don't have
Those
a complaint.
two-
Proportionately, the
those
Warhammer was good.
Yeah, those two in particular. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the Highlanders are okay. The Zeus I just can't get along with at all.
Yeah, it's like that's the exact word. They're very mid. They're not horrendous, but they're mid. Should we be stupid and take one of these multi-outs?
Yes.
You want? Oh. Why you?
Yes.
Let me. We're not fighting against the odds. We're not doing that one. We're gonna do this one.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing this one. We're taking the salvage because maybe we'll get a loader king. So they're not going to be very happy. We're only supposed to deploy one, but we're not going to do that.
No. We're gonna do some shenanigans,
Oh, we don't have many choices. I'd like to point out.
I guess.
I'm using the
4G
forehead
is the-
penis.
I guess I'm using the 4G.
We got a question. Brian asks, how does this game stack up against Armored Core? They are very different from each other, which is actually a good thing. The fact that they're different means you can play them and get very different experiences. Okay, this will actually make perfect sense to Brian, because Brian used to be a large vehicle operator, and so I'm sure you remembered when you first learned to operate a large vehicle, there was probably like, wow, this is a lot different than what I'm used to. That's what this game is trying to replicate, the experience of it's trying to replicate the authentic feel of operating a large vehicle that, like, maybe you don't know how to do. So, like, there's a lot of, the controls feel really clunky. The controls feel really like, ew, this is gross. But, like, that's part of the experience.
Another intense match here. These MechWarriors look like they're ready to unleash hell out there.
I am going to cruise forward at a very comfortable 48 kilometers per hour.
I am galloping.
Okay, so this is my concern, chat. I am concerned. You see how these things aren't moving very much? I am concerned that they are just going to roach it out, and then we're going to have to fight. It's supposed to be a free-for-all. I am concerned that they are going to roach this out. That's my concern.
We got blasted.
You want to go that? Okay, we can go that way.
Okay.
What is that thing? Is that a loader king? Why do they bring longbows to this?
This could be a huge momentum
Is there a
swing.
single battle where the longbow is useful in these?
Just got
No.
shredded in the chaos.
Do we do something stupid like that? Is that a good idea?
Wait, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. Uh-oh, I'm detaching my camera. Detaching the camera.
Their firepower just took a hit.
Here we go. So this looks like a loader king. We need a loader king. We just can't get it to salvage. We never get it as loot.
That arm just became a casualty of battle. Let's see if that ship's
Over here we got a
here.
Wolverine.
Their firepower just suffered a huge dent. This arm is history, just like
Okay,
Turkish
what's over
Fisher.
here? We've got a hatchetman. How do you know it's a hatchetman? Well, because it has this very large chopper.
Oh no.
Leg got shredded. Let's see.
It's a very look. I didn't come up with the names, Chad. Don't blame me. Oh, here's a Vulcan. If you're thinking, hey Fox, this is a very honorable of you, you're just like watching them fight when you're not participating. Well, you know what? Screw you. How about that? That's what I think about that.
Off goes the arm. Savage.
He has no arms. Oh, the Vulcan looks really silly without arms. Wait, did he detach?
Like someone just lost a medal. limb.
The longbow has managed to escape the melee so that it can fire its long-range missiles. If you're not familiar with the MechWarrior / BattleTech universe, missiles jam if they're too close and you can't fire them, which makes no sense to use a mech like this when you're in close combat. You know what? I probably should be helping the sheriff. Switching back to the main cam.
Target acquired.
Hey, look, like, well, I can be useful. I promise.
Ability to mount an
I can be useful.
seriously compromised now.
So I'm piloting the Hunchback 4 HP, which is a different model. I like to imagine that the 4 HP stands for forehead penis. If you want to know what it really stands for, I don't know. To me, they're just model numbers. But the forehead penis, I have equipped a large metal dick on its arm. And I use it to thrust deep inside of things. Fortunately, he doesn't notice me. But yes, there is my forehead penis on my arm. Like, don't ask why it's not on my forehead. That's not important.
It just went off out there.
Acquired.
Okay, I'm gonna stab this guy real fast. I'm sure he won't mind. Don't run. Run is too late for running.
Someone's walking away with a little less hardware.
Jump back here, you. He has so much defense. He's like a walking corpse and he's not dead. Oh, God. Ragdolled him into the next dimension. All right, we have two enemies left.
Target acquired.
But did you take out the I
Yeah,
thought I saw
the
a Corsair.
I thought I saw a Cataphracт. I hope I didn't say a Corsair.
I might have been like out of my mind. It wouldn't be the first time. Take that, rock. You'll suffer, you stupid rock. I hate rocks. Oh, I missed. Die! Okay. The other one is roaching in the northeast corner of the map, like literally.
Oh. Was it a Cataphract or what was it?
I didn't get a lock on it. This one's a longbow. I mean, not that that matters too much. I don't know why they use a longbow. Okay.
Maintain intensity over the
I mean, they
course
could
of an
use the
entire
one that has
match.
medium
These
lasers as
MechWarriors
well.
are
Actually,
feeling
you
the
can't shoot.
effects.
Instead, they bring this one. Wow.
Target
Okay, it is. Oh, it is a Corsair. It's pretty mangled up though. It's not in the best of shape.
Stop.
Well, that is good.
Also, for those who don't know, this is Dr. Sheriff Crab. He is the co-host on the MechWarrior show, and also notorious villain in the 7 Days to Die playthrough. How many points are you banking up, Doctor?
I believe I'm somewhere near 20,000 at this point.
20,000 points?
Yeah, I'm sitting on a small fortune at the moment.
Like, you and Heath Haim, like, that's all you want to do is stack up, like, points in 7 Days to Die. I need to stop giving everyone points.
You're gonna start scamming me. Like my
Why can't I raise the price of things? Why can't I raise the price of zombies? Like, they don't give me enough power.
New target Corsair.
I wish they would allow us to have more, so I could like have like 20.
I know I don't have a webcam, but I'm like stretching my neck out with my mouth open. I'm like, more.
More, at least 20.
Well, 7 Days to Die, the full version of the game, is going to be coming out. Oh, one thing people may not know, apparently, if you have it on console, you will have to buy it a second time because it's going to be launched as a separate game. Unfortunate,
No way.
but
Their offensive capabilities could be
That's
impacted
crazy.
after that strike. Let's see
yeah,
if that
apparently
changes the complexion of the match.
if we take them at face value, I don't know, they could be full of shit, but if we take them at face value, they are saying that the game is sufficiently different that it will be marketed as a separate game.
Wow. I would feel a little bit annoyed about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I have it on PC, so, like, it won't affect me. But, you know, for other people, yeah, you know, I'd be justifiably upset. Not a single thing. Wait, Wolverine? Do we have a 6P? It doesn't matter. We're going to take it anyways. We're going to take it anyways. Okay. Well, I'll take it anyways. So this is how you loot. Okay, I guess I will explain the mechanics. So you're a mercenary, and you got to bid for your contracts. And so in this contract, I bidded for salvage. So when I destroy things, there's a chance I can recover them. Only a chance, though. Unless you shoot them in the head. You shoot them in the head, and then you have a very high chance. This is the cost. So I can't just salvage what I want. I can only salvage what I negotiate for, and I negotiated for 57 salvage. So this mech is worth 15. This mech's worth 14. This one's worth 14. So I had a little bit left over, so I just salvaged some of these items along the way. Now, the rest of this stuff, I got to give up. I'm just not, I can't take it. I don't have enough. I didn't negotiate for enough. Not that I could have either way, because that was just as good as it could get. Like, I couldn't possibly negotiate for some more. This is a multi-op mission, which means we have to launch 2 missions in a row without rest. I hope that wasn't a mistake. We're about to find out. Let me look at the mission conditions. Oh, it's a duel.
You need to go yourself.
Oh, okay, okay, no, we're fine. Okay, so the mission conditions are extremely random in the arena game mode. What do I want to use? Do I want to use Hugin? Oh, you redesigned the Hugin. Okay. Okay, so this is the Doctor's redesigned Hugin, which is the hero model of the Raven. How do you know that it is called the Raven? Well, I mean, just look at it. It even though it's a robot, it looks like a bird. I kind of like the paint job, too. That's the heroic paint job. Oh, I think it's kind of cool. All right, so the Doctor can't join me on this one, because this one is specifically a duel. No loader king. I don't understand why it's so hard to get.
I'm never gonna get one.
So the enemy is a wolfhound, the standard model. That's a good mech for them to bring, but I don't know if that's gonna matter. What's cool about this is if you're a Star Wars fan, this really reminds me of the cockpit of an X-Wing. Like the way that the, just the way the windows are, and like kind of the angle down. I don't know, it looks like an X-Wing cockpit to me.
I have no idea how good or bad.
Wait, he's got his, why is his back turned to me?
He's dumb. Oh no, he's not dumb anymore.
Gonna take cover. I like this battlefield. I don't know, I like these giant red rubies. Targeting.
Gun coming out of that mech is so silly.
Oh, I'm faster than him. That's right. This mech is curiously quick. So these heavy cannons, they reload very slowly. So it's very important that I make sure my shots count.
Holy crap! Whoa! He's bringing them to their.
So what I'm doing is kind of a hit and run tactic while my weapons rearm. Targeting. Hit his arm there. On the top right, that's where you can see the condition of the enemies. Well, I just lost radar lock on him. Let me see if we can get a look at him, but there he is. You can see his arm is in the yellow. That means the armor has been breached, and any further damage will be dealt to, like, his guts, his, like, robot guts. I'm gonna try to, well, his arm doesn't have a lot in it, that particular arm. Big hit on his center torso. That is one of the main ways you destroy an enemy mech. The center torso is where the engine is. You destroy the engine, and the mech is toast. And in that case, we destroyed the engine to the point that its fusion reactor overloaded and blew up. Now, in the lore, a mech whose fusion reactor explodes would be virtually useless. For those who don't know, this game called MechWarrior actually comes from Battletech. Battletech was invented in like the 1980s, so it's actually a very old series. And this is a modern adaptation of it. Wow. I'm feeling kind of stupid for taking all that salvage. So in this case, I have 57 salvage, and the only thing salvageable is this one mech, and that means I have to lose the remaining 42 salvage. Well, that feels bad, man. Feeling real stupid right now. Oh well. You win some, you lose it all sometimes. What can you do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so this is the map. This is, I mean, here's one thing that's really weird. The map is flat. Space wouldn't really be flat, but, you know, that's what you have to deal with. The different colors are the different factions. The red faction, that's my team. The extremely honorable future Japan, Draconis combined. The green team is, like, space Nordic people. The blue team is space Germany, that's very rich. The gold team is space United States, who spreads democracy whether you want it or not. The purple team is also kind of the United States, but it's the United States back when we were like the 13 colonies and we could not agree to do anything. That's what the purple team is. And then the green team is space China and space Russia at the same time. That's like, that's the easy. And then these people are gonna get this. Like, these guys don't count. You see this one that's like this weird looking one. They don't count. They're gonna disappear pretty soon. Also, technically, these guys don't count either. They're gonna get they're gonna disappear pretty soon as well.
Space IKEA. They don't do too well.
Space IKEA. Is that what they are now?
Yeah, that's what they are.
Okay, let's go find another mission.
You got a bunch of crap to throw into cold storage.
Oh, let's throw some crap in the cold storage before they charge me money for like.
Yeah, because it's only like 19 days, and we're going to get 6.7.
Yeah, they're gonna like tax me. They're like, "Whoa, you wouldn't want to like have your mechs fall into disrepair." What happened?
There's a fire starter there as well. It doesn't belong around these parts.
He's in perfect condition. That's that. He tricked me. Trying to sneak his way into here. Okay, let's try this. Let's look at this. So the shield, the 3 shields means it's a multiple mission.
Easy. We got this.
These are all like really high difficulty too. Like these are all like 95 to 100. 100 is the highest difficulty. They pay out better though. That is a complaint I had about Lethal Zone. You increase the difficulty and you don't get better payouts. In this case, you do. So this is a free-for-all, and we're not going to do a free-for-all. We're going to deploy multiple mechs because we cheat. We lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. In fact, I'm going to drop it to maybe 36, and I'm going to take some money. So this is how you negotiate. Blue is loot, like salvageable loot. Purple is just straight money. Yellow is insurance, where they pay me money based on how much damage I take. So let me do something like this. I don't want too much salvage because I don't predict that we're going to get that much stuff. So 36 salvage should be enough to at least claim a mech. All right, let me get the sheriff back in here. Okay, we can do what can we do at 75 tons? We're probably going to have to go a little.
2 light mechs.
Or we can go. Would it be better to go overweight?
I don't know.
Let's see. Okay, let me put you in one of the. Let me put you in a hunchback real fast, and let me put myself in a wolfhound. We would have 32 salvage shares. I think 32 is still good. What do you think?
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's do it. So basically, we're dropping more weight than we're allowed to, so we have to take a penalty to our money and our salvage.
Inside the arena, and we're primed and ready
Let's
for
get these nerds.
another
Wait a minute,
intense
how
match
many? 9.
where our combatants are looking to send their opponent to
They're
the
gonna be
scrap
mad
heap.
when we like.
Another day at the office
So we
with
weren't
you,
supposed to bring
Jackson.
2 mechs. We were only supposed to bring 1 mech, but we're cheating. Over tonnage, adjudication dispatched. Oh no.
Helicopters. Oh, right. The helicopters are really funny because they don't actually just attack anyone.
Yeah, it's like so we're cheating, and the helicopters are coming to attack other people.
They're attacking that Lunar King.
Hey, look at this guy over here roaching. Ooh, yucky! It's the triple PPC Orion. Yucky.
Oh no! Let's go the other way.
I mean, what are we gonna do about him? He's like roaching.
They're locked into a battle now.
Okay, let's kill him.
Only unpleasantries from here on out, Jackson.
We got Macronox's favorite announcer. That would be Jackson and Cotton. God, I hate them.
Do you want to hear something funny? Those helicopters counted that we didn't destroy counted
He
towards
took a bite right out
our
of his arm. This could be a
mission
huge
thing.
turn of
Oh,
like,
for
job.
Igor's?
Pulls out the victory.
Yeah, we didn't even
His
shoot them.
fans will probably have to
I mean, that's
clap
big
for
brain, if you ask me. What a stupid balancing system. With, oh no, you brought too much. Let's bring in the helicopters that attack everyone at random.
I know I would be soiling myself in the cockpit, Jackson.
Well, no, you
That's
don't.
Too much information.
No, you don't.
Cotton, there's
I
another
don't really
opponent
wanna fight this
down
guy.
for the count. Counting is so overrated.
Don't attack him yet if you can help it. I'm going the long way.
Whoops, that was stupid then.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sneak up behind him.
He's really quick.
He has a supercharger is the problem.
We took a hit. Some offensive weapons have been impacted. I think
Okay,
his
I see him.
ability to
He's not on me. I'm gonna sneak up behind him.
impacted too.
He's definitely on me. Hiding.
Okay, I'm not gonna shoot him immediately. Like, let me know when you're ready to shoot him as well, because I do not
Yeah,
want.
no,
Okay,
no,
okay,
no,
I'm
no,
on him.
no,
I'm
no.
on him. I'm on him. Oh, he's turning to me. Ah! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do
Alright,
it!
turn,
Okay,
turn,
I'm
turn.
coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't
He's
do
so
it!
quick. He's
Don't do it!
supercharging backwards.
I'm like, I'm running away. I'm running away.
I can spell
Don't do it! Okay, he's on you again. No, he's on you again. I'm coming back. Bam!
Folks, he sent another opponent.
Bam! He's just surviving by a thread. Okay.
Jackson. KO'd another opponent.
What's this
Won't even
thing?
bother counting.
Someone else?
It's
Heard of-
Archer with SRM Archer. SRM Archer.
away.
And he has a longsword. He's got a longsword too.
Easy.
Is he
Run
looking
away.
at you or me? Who's he looking at?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look.
It's always me. It's always me.
Or I'm gonna get behind him. I'm gonna get behind him. I'm gonna get behind him. Wait, no, he's got a forward armor breach. I'm on him right. Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him.
Okay. Fortunately, there's another Orion.
There's only 2 left, so that means they thinned each other out. That's the good news. Okay, I'm gonna scout. I'm in decent condition, so like I don't mind distracting them for the next few.
Yeah, please. I feel like it's not fair. I should always be the victim.
New target cataphract.
This one's a cataphract, and the other one is that. You want to get the Orion first while our armor is in its best condition? It's another one of those like ugly Orions.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so we need to go this way then, because like I don't know. I would much rather fight him while our armor is at its freshest and highest compared to fighting him later when we've been worn down. That's my opinion, at least. And the reason we're so concerned with this Orion is a brand new DLC model, and it is equipped with currently one of the most deadly weapons in the game. It's actually the weapon I'm using. This thing that fires a shotgun spread of like lightning bolts. That does a lot of damage, and it's got 3 of them. I got 1. It's got 3. Okay, let me see where he is. Okay, he doesn't see me. I'm gonna sneak a little closer. He doesn't see me. Ooh, no. Ow, 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 ow. I'm far enough away that the shotgun spread is working against him. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, we gotta return fire, I guess. This was not the ideal ambush. I think he might be overheating. I think he's overheating. Stop doing it.
The pace has really hit a wall here. Looks like they're moving underwater. It's slow and steady.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
But it won't keep anyone away.
All right, he cooked me a little bit, but like I'm good for another fight. I'm good for another fight.
Starting to build a tower of himself.
Dude, imagine going into melee combat with that thing. Like trying to stab
like
him
I
with a
would-
forehead penis.
I would literally have got vaporized. I have not used my metal schlong even once. I have literally just been like hiding.
I guess this is our chance. This is the Cataphract 2P model. Has a heavy trench blade. You know, I've never tried that. Have you ever used a heavy trench blade?
No.
I wonder if that's like the fast weapon. Do you think that's like the claw or like the katana of the heavy class?
I think so. It's not ugly. I just think it's ugly, so I don't want to use it.
So it is being interrupted by the trees. Need to get a little closer. I'm a very close range mech. Oh, he's like nailing me really good. Okay, he's on you. I'm opening fire.
Reasons to cheer. I'll be
He is weathering the damage like a pro right now. I am behind him. So in this game, the rear armor is thinner than the forward armor, which is why I use my speed to flank behind people and knock him out.
He chopped my penis off.
He chopped your wee-wee off.
He chopped my
F's in the
off.
chat, boys. Like, the sheriff had his wee. Well, you're a doctor. You can, like, you can perform
Yeah,
surgery, right?
Yeah, I'll just glue it back on. It's okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's all good.
You just need to make sure we have a spare one.
It's actually true that the sheriff is all of those things. Well, he's most of those things. It's like, which of those do you own the most out of being a doctor, a sheriff, and a crab?
Well, probably.
Whoa! 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 Where is my soundboard at? What's my most triumphant soundboard sound at? No, it's not very. I got what's something more.
Yeah.
There we go. That's our victory music. Our first loader... Okay, you guys have to understand. I have this document. This is an online document I have here. See this document? These are my show notes. Look, Get Good Fox runs a really organized show here. You see, this is very organized. So we have everything we need to do here. And right in here, all of these are red because we don't have a single one of the Loader Kings. We just got our first Loader King. That is what has happened. And it's been like, what is this episode? 20 episodes in, and we got our first Loader King. You want to modify it?
I don't mind. Would you like me to modify it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I'm going to take that
why not?
PPCX.
Yeah.
Artemis
Yeah.
LRM-15, excuse you. Okay, there we go. So we got the Loader King. Let's take a look at it. That's the first thing we're going to do. Oh, we're in a well, we can repair during a multi-op. Okay, so here we go. This is the Loader King. Oh, we can actually look at its lore now. Let's look at its lore. Heavy Loader King, A, B, C, D, E, L. Here we go. Which one is it? So Loader King stands as an exemplary engineering feat characterized by superior and robust design. Why can't I read? Robust design that demonstrates exceptional durability under continuous heavy utilization. Its inherent capacity to withstand prolonged, strenuous operational conditions positions it as a stalwart in the realm of industrial machinery. Feels like I'm reading an advertisement. Showcasing a remarkable ability to endure sustained wear and tear, these properties made it the ideal chassis for organizations like Solaris Arms to weaponize it for the purpose of melee combat. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Unfortunately, ours is a little mangled up. So this is what ours currently looks like. Don't worry. I can slap a Band-Aid on it. It'll be fine. It's going to be good. All right, so I'm going to let the... this is what the customization looks like. We can, like, take things out and plug things in. We can do... I'm going to let the sheriff handle that, though. But, yes, we finally have a Loader King. Now, while he's doing that, I'm going to get our next battle set up.
I was feeling this might be a little bit on the hot side.
Think he's going to be a little toasty?
A little bit spicy. But
McCronock says it just needs some duct tape. You're probably right about that. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. So the next mission, what's the objective? Oh, it's a light mech duel. Well, that simplifies it. Let me use...
Oh, it's heavy hand. Nice. Yeah, it's a heavy mech. I always forget this.
Yeah, I'll use I used the Raven last time. Well, no, I'll use the 4X this time.
Which one is it?
Happy Teddy Bear says the Loader King is just a testament for the regression of tech in the BattleTech universe. Yeah, I hear in the Dark Age, those kinds of mechs become a lot more popular. All right, so I'm using another Raven. This Raven is not the hero model, so it's not as powerful. But, you guys voted for the Raven, so I'm going to use every model, not just the best model. The 4X model does not have the electronic weapon, so it doesn't have the ECM jammer and the active probe. But in exchange for that, it has more guns. Does that make it better or worse? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I am not.
New target
I mean, I like probe. I don't know if I like ECM. I need to use ECM more to have a opinion. What do you have any thoughts on it, Sheriff?
No. I don't really know if it does anything. What I would say is, in my own personal playthroughs, I was throwing like the Raven with the ECM and probe in, and it never seemed to ever really take any damage, and I never really seemed to lose any of those missions either, so it must have been doing something.
Okay, I'm trying to close the distance. I'm gonna use these rocks to spoil his aim. Yeah, I have the same issue though, where I can never tell if the ECM does something or not. Maybe it does something, or maybe it does nothing. This mech is using machine guns, so my goal is basically to kind of tail him and just kind of saturate him with a lot of fire here. It's different from the playstyle I use on other ones. So this one's like kind of like a chase you down and chew you up like a piranha. Oh god, I'm gonna crash into him. Oh! He punched me. There we go. Down you go. Down you go.
Nothing but
Hit him up
respect
pretty
after
good.
that performance.
I mean, especially because he was elite. Elite enemies, they just take like, well, like I don't know. I have to ask the modders. The modders will know how much damage elite reduces. But like, I'm very confident that they do not take full damage.
It's definitely double. I'd say like 50%.
This is how I describe ECM. ECM is like vitamins. Everyone knows that vitamins are good for you, but you can't really feel it. You know you need vitamins, but you can't feel it. That's how I feel about ECM. Everyone knows that ECM does helpful things, but you can't feel it. That's how I feel, at least.
I think
Oh,
you're right.
you can salvage. I'm still leaving most of my salvage behind. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. What am I going to do? I could bitch about it or something. Okay, we probably have time for one more battle, because we are running up on time. And honestly, I had a rough night last night. Like, I went to bed and I just constantly kept waking up. I don't know why. Like, I just, strangely, like, rough night. And I am running on fumes right now. So I am literally using 100% of my willpower to, like, stay upright, energized, and not falling asleep. Okay, so we're going to do one more mission. Hopefully it's not a really ugly mission. This one doesn't look too bad. 81. It's a little bit easier. Okay, it's a medium duel. Okay, medium lance duel. I think it's a 4-on-4. Yeah, it's a 4-on-4. It's a fair and square fight. I'm gonna do full salvage because maybe we can get the hunchback vest. The loader king. I was about to say we could cheat and bring the loader king. But the Loader King isn't ready. Ooh, I can't wait to use the Loader King next episode. We've been waiting for that. What am I going to use? Oh, you need to try out the GI.
GI, the gastrointestinal.
The gastrointestinal.
Yeah.
I don't know which is grosser. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use the other forehead penis. This version of this one has like the spiky penis instead of the long penis.
Bro's got rib cake.
All right, this match is underway.
Yeah, I got a
These two
rib. I'm
MechWarriors
like,
are going
you know,
toe-to-toe.
Trojan ribbed
We
for your
definitely
pleasure,
can't see
the
their
experience.
toes, Jackson. Indeed, we
So
can't.
wrong.
I never claimed that my channel was extremely mature.
No. Yeah.
Oh, his leg is gone. I'm gonna get him. Ah, he's gonna die. But this one has missiles. You idiot!
4J.
You fool! Time to go into battle. Get him!
Punch me.
He punched you.
Punch him.
Get him!
Oh, 4P. I don't want to.
Oh. Get him! I'm gonna smash his lasers. Oh god. Who killed him? Did you just blast his butt?
Yeah, I blasted his butt.
tradition.
Get this wall out of my way.
Or missile.
Why are they using so many missiles? It's like useless in this battle. Oh, you know what's crazy? When the clans expansion comes out, you can use LRMs at close range.
How does that work? Does it even hit?
They just launch them straight at you. I'm gonna use the mace on them. Ah!
It's like straight up beat him up.
I'll be asking for his autograph.
We give him a beat now.
Mason wins the day. He takes
Dude, we
the
fucking
glory
own those
and
guys.
the purse.
Yeah.
I was expecting more. You know what? That's the difference between 81 and like 99.
Sends another opponent packing to the scrapyard. Building his personal museum.
Chronox X, so they'll shoot SRM style. Yeah, so the thing is, LRMs require a vertical launch trajectory. That's the reason why you can't shoot LRMs at a certain distance. Clan LRMs do not require a vertical launch trajectory, meaning they can just like vomit them straight at you, which is like, that's a pretty strong advantage. We can choose the, yeah, we can get another J. I'll take the J. And I'll take the P. I mean, honestly, not a bad haul. So what we're going to do now is all of the stuff that we earn, now we're going to sell it all. So this goes in here. All right, let me see what we earned. So the Cataphract was worth only 700,000. Seems like a ripoff. The Hatchetman was worth 550. That's a 550,000 is like, yeah, that's about what I would expect. Javelin was worth 470,000. That's pretty normal. The Quick Draw was worth 1.1 million. That's pretty good. The Vindicator was worth 550,000. That's pretty normal. Wow, look at all of these. Probably need to sell some of these off that we don't need. We also completed the little sub-bounty for the Igors. So for killing 7 Igors, which are the larger gunships, we get 1.8 million C-bills, a Tier 5 Autocannon 5 Burst Fire. That's pretty sexy. 10 tons of AC-5 ammo, and that does take us up to level 8 in War Dog. We unlocked the Fortified Internal Structure Tier 2 upgrade. Currently, upgrades are not allowed. When our timeline reaches the end, what's the current date? The current date is 3036. Once we get to 3049, which is the end of the timeline, we will allow Lost Tech and upgrades to be used. That way we can see how well a mech performs before and after the overpowered items are allowed on it. So, that's the plan. Anyways, it is basically 6 o'clock, and I think that is pretty good for today. How do you think we did, Sheriff?
I think we actually did very well, despite that first mission or first and second mission that sort of kicked our asses for a little while, but we sort of fixed it. And
Oh
also,
man, yeah, we got our
God,
fucking ass beater. They swatted us around, and like that was like an
Yeah,
early.
they
What
really
a way to start the stream too, like getting our ass beat. I'm like, wow, that was
yeah.
something.
But you know what? It built some, you know,
Built some
Will.
character.
built some character.
Yeah, so it is.
Reminded us of our origins, reminded us of who we are, and now we're here.
It gives Macronox gets a chance to dunk on us for like getting owned as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, everybody just
Oh, so one thing I definitely want to do before I close out the stream is anyone who has just seen this game for the first time, even though I love this game, I am not going to recommend people just buy it because it is a very specific kind of game. Like, here's something like, at Get Good Fox, I respect people's money, and I do not like to just tell people to buy games that I like because my tastes are quite specific. And I would say if this game looked interesting to you, unfortunately, there's no demo for it. It is a very, very different kind of game, though. And it's a lot of people do not survive the beginning of the game. Not in terms of just getting their ass kicked, but they're just like, dude, I just don't like this game. It's so hard to get the hang of the controls and whatnot. So I would not advise this as an impulse buy. Like, this is not a good impulse game to buy. That doesn't mean that it might not be a game for you, but I do caution people that if you thought this game looked like it was fun, it is a rather complex game. It is a rather, it is more of a simulation game than like an action game. Like, you do not, even though I'm in a man-shaped robot, it does not play like Call of Duty. When you hit A, you do not strafe left. When you hit D, you do not strafe right. When you hit W, you do not necessarily go forwards. You accelerate throttle. When you hit S, you do not go backwards. You decelerate throttle. So it's much more like an Ace Combat kind of game. It's much more like a, like I said, it's a simulation kind of game. So I wanted to advise everyone in there, just in the case, I was like, oh, this looks like a lot of fun, and I'm going to grab it. Just consider that a advisory, especially since I have like thousands of hours in this game or something. Anyways. Here is a link to the Discord. If you want to talk to me, Get Good Fox, you can. I also play other games. And if you would ever want to play games with me and my crew, let me show you what games we play in the city gates. So you can see the games here. You can just click any of these and you get a role. State of Decay, 7 Days to Die, MechWarrior 5, and Battletech. Say they're the same role. Warframe, Deep Rock Galactic, World of Warcraft, StarCraft. These ones got added recently. Helldivers, that's a fun game. If you like Helldivers and you're looking for people to play with, I do like Helldivers quite a bit. Fortnite, those are all games that I play with other people. On a near daily basis, I will play games with y'all. Before I go, I want to show you the schedule. So here is the schedule. Today is the 11th, so it's Saturday. Typically, I don't stream on Sunday and Monday. I may stream on Tuesdays, but it is based on the availability of my co-host, Dr. Sheriff Crab. So what he has available, I'll take. But if he's busy, then we will be playing 7 Days to Die. The symbol in the background tells you what platform I'm going to be on. I do 7 Days to Die on Twitch. I do MechWarrior on YouTube. The easy way to understand it, if it's MechWarrior, it's on YouTube. If it's not MechWarrior, it's on Twitch. Because Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. You can play whatever you want on Twitch. There's no algorithm. YouTube, on the other hand, does have an algorithm. They don't like it when you get really random with things, so that's the way it works. Also, my newest full-length guide is done. The Wolfhound video. The Wolfhound, it will teach you how to use the mech, as well as teach you a little bit about the lore. And I did it in a very thematic way. So it's like, it's kind of done in character, like rather than as just like some YouTuber like reading some bullshit to you. So it's pretty good. Anyways, I think that's pretty good. Any closing thoughts, Dr. Sheriff Crab, or are you ready to head on out?
I think I'm ready to sign on out of here, guys. Thank you for watching once again.
Indeed. It's been real, chat. Thank you all, as usual, for being such a badass audience. It's an honor to play for you guys, but it's time for Fox and the Sheriff to head out. So, deuces, everyone. And at the end of the day, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.